Jar Jar is the key. Lucas is the key. Look at the movie from the beginning to the end. From the first line of the opening title crawl to the final line of the script before the end credits roll, written and directed by George Lucas. And you will see that this is a masterpiece of storytelling and breaking barriers, changing, destroying the paradigm on every level. It's just incredible. And Jar Jar is the key to this whole thing. We've never seen it ever, any place ever like this in Star Wars ever before. Jar Jar is the key to this whole thing. He's the funniest character, and he is the key to this whole thing. You've got to see Jar Jar. They've got to make him work. And George put Jar Jar in this episode to be both the key to the story as well as one of the key players in the story. For instance, just on the big picture, because of Jar Jar and his so-called bumbling behavior, clumsy, as he puts it, they meet Anakin. And this is how this whole thing gets started. And they meet Jar Jar because Jar Jar is just in their way. And that's just what it is. But Jar Jar is also intelligent, and he has agency. He has the ability to observe and analyze and also provide his own critique, so to speak, in matters such as war and also social politics, as in when he's talking to Padme and then Queen Amidala. And then we see then the Queen call on Jar Jar and say, Jar Jar Binks. He says, yes, me? Yes, I need your help. And he becomes the character in the story that brings the two societies together. And then, of course, in episode 2, we see the Gungan race that is now represented in the Senate, and then of course now we see them on the surface in Naboo. It's beautiful storytelling by George Lucas, and Jar Jar is the key to this whole thing. So if there was ever doubt about it, just start again, push play, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, written and directed by George Lucas, an all-time epic masterpiece. Yeah, and Ahmed Best deserves an Oscar for Jar Jar Binks in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And Jake Lloyd deserves an Oscar for Star Wars Episode 1. And friends, that's all the time we have for today. Until we meet again, remember, dear friends, that your focus determines your reality. And may the Force be with us.